Hello, you beautiful lot. Look at this. Look at that for a view. I'm at the Lake District, mates. To be honest, I wasn't going to film this trip because I've got a week of road tripping around the north, but actually it's so beautiful. I thought I'd turn the camera on and chat to you and see if we can make a YouTube from it. So here we go. So this is night one of my road tripping adventure and I am at Angle Tarn. So I've got 2 wild camps with the Valley and Peak family crew over the next couple of days. Then I'm off hammock camping with Stevie from Knapsack Hammocks. Then I'm heading all the way down to Kent for the Bushcraft community camp for 3 days of camping on the ranch there, cooking up fire food feast, just having an epic time. So yeah, here we go. Let's start the video. Hey, look, here we go. The 3, oh, you dropped your bit. It's the 3 red musketeers. We got Chris, Ozon Chris from MCM Outdoors. We've got Josh from JRB Ascent. Yep. And then we got Mark from Mully and Vagrant. And go on, I'm going to reverse without tripping over the tent pegs. This is our view. Look at that. That is just beautiful. Oh my gosh. So if any of you are a little bit like me, you might have a slight fascination with people's kit and gear setups. So because I've got 3 other people here with me this evening, I thought I'd show you around their tents and their sleep systems as well. All right, go on then, Chris, talk us through your setup.
Right, we've got a tarp tent, Scarp 1, 4-season tent with optional sort of external poles if you want. And yeah, it's a 4-season tent and it stands up in weather like this. Pretty good bit of kit. Amazing.
What's your sleep system? Can you take us inside?
Yeah.
Can we have a cheeky little tour, cheeky little look in your bedroom tonight?
Cheeky little look in. Thermarest Z-Lite Sol, Thermarest Neoware X-Lite men's version. A budget down sleeping bag, which is nice and warm, and then a Yeti by Nordisk cozy cover. Okay, so this is the tarp tent, Stratosphere 1. It's a sil nylon tent, comes in about 900 grams. It's a trekking pole tent, so it's a really good setup actually. You've got a lot of vestibule space in there. The poles are actually at a diagonal to each other. I'm not sure whether you can see that, which means that you actually got a lot more sleeping space in there for my sleep system. I'll tell you a bit more about that in a minute. So I've got the Climax Static V sleeping mat. I've got a Vango inflatable pillow. I've got an OEX sleeping bag, and I've got a Sea to Summit thermal liner.
Love it, love it. Nice warm kit there.
Oh, somebody's trying for the island.
Oh, someone's trying for the island. They do not realise how windy it was earlier.
I've got a Jack Wolfskin XL Line 1 and I've got not much room in there, but it's just cosy. Gives you the impression of warmth.
Yeah, it's like it creates its own microclimate really, doesn't it, when it's like this?
It does keep you a bit warmer, I feel. So I grab a Ascent 700 and I've got, I think it's a Sinmat 7 underneath. But it's such a lovely comfy mat.
Nice. There we go.
Keeps me nice and warm.
Love it.
In the winter.
Bit of tent porn for you guys. We all know what I have. MSR Hubbard NX Thermarest sleep system. Just beautiful. Just like these folks that I'm with. Chris is getting content for Olight. I want in on this action. Look at this. Look.
Red, green.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that. Or we can go multicoloured. You name the bulb you like. Look, I can control it from the app.
Wireless
pumpkin,
controlled pumpkin by Olight.
Look at that. I'm happy with that. We all need.
I'm happy with that. I want one of them. So the light is starting to fade. So I've got a light shining on my face so I can show you what I'm cooking this evening. And what I'm cooking is something that I pretty much take out with me on most hikes for the first night because it's really nutritious. It isn't super heavy, but it's really quick and easy to cook. It takes about 8 minutes on the stove. I'm making an udon noodle soup. So I've got my udon noodles here. I've got 2 sachets of miso, and then I've got a bunch of veg and tofu that I've already chopped up. And this literally goes in hot water, 7 minutes, done. So bougie, so tasty. Here it is. Loads of soup. Loads of soup. Chris is getting ready to cook over there. What are you cooking, Chris?
I'm on a real Terma pasta bolognese.
Oh, very nice. Josh, what you got tonight?
Super noodles and tiger bread.
Mark's left us. What are you having for dinner, Mark?
A plant-based chilli.
Very nice.
3-bean chilli.
3-bean chilli, booty. And this, my friends, is our view. Mark and Josh are trying to do a shoot for Valley and he basically involves Mark around the tent. Like a show pony. If it's worked, I'll show you the photo. So you lot at home can see what we was trying to do. This is the outcome. Well done, Mark. Smashed it. The rain and the wind has started to pick up now. So it's about 9 o'clock and we've gone in our tents. So, if you thought that my cook setup was a bit bougie, look at what Josh has got. Josh has got a little lightweight table. Who's this by, Josh?
It's Cascade Wild.
Cascade Wild. Josh is also the guy that shoots the photography for Valley and Peak, so if anyone is keen on getting a little table, I think they've still got them in stock, haven't they?
As far as I know, yeah.
Yeah. Look at that. Little table. Breakfast, bueno and beans. He's doing it right. And this view again. Oh, last night was absolutely amazing. It was just so lush to meet like the Valley and Peak family. We're just chilling, sharing tinnies, sharing stories. The rain and the wind kicked up around 8:30, so we all sort of retreated to our tents. And I just ended up having quite an early night. I was probably asleep by 9:30. But it's kind of what I needed. I just really needed an early night and a lie-in. Like I didn't even get up till 7:30 today because it's winter now in the UK. The sun rises a little bit later, so yeah, just slept right through. It was just absolutely beautiful. Go on then, Chris, what's the route you're thinking of today?
So we are here, just next to the little peninsula. We're going to follow this path and head north, west to Stony Rig, Rake Crag, and then south back to the car. Yeah, nice little circular finish to this one.
Looks good.
Are we up for that?
I'm up for that. Are you up for that?
I'm up for that. Let's do it.
There we go. Everything's gone. Beauty. Right, the wind has picked up, the plats are out because they're blowing everywhere. Air was getting in my face. We've got 1,000,001 bobby pins in, just in case you wanted to know how to do a hairstyle trail. And we're all getting our waterproofs on because if you look behind, can we get it in? Can we get it in? The storm is a-coming, gang. The storm is a-coming. So it's hoods up, it's waterproof backpack covers on, and there's probably not going to be much filming of this bit because my phone isn't waterproof. But yeah, hopefully see you at the pub or with another ray of sunshine. Mark's found a swing. And we are back at the cars. Yay! Let's go. Oh, mate. Should I run up and tell Chris? So I wondered why like drivers in the Lake District stick to the middle of the road. This is why, guys. These rocks like to fall off under tyres basically. So I'm going to try and get some signal as Chris has already gone on ahead and we can't find him. Look who's come back and saved us.
I saw this person wandering up the Kirkstone Pass.
I was trying to get like signal to call the AA. Anyway, we're on our way to the pub to use the signal there to call the AA for Mark's car because Josh has to go to a wedding or a meal or something. So poor Mark stuck on the corner of a steep hill with a punctured tyre. Yeah, and no signal. So we're on a mission, aren't we? Chris and Becca to the rescue. And this is where we've ended up. While we wait for the insurance to come, rescue breakdown to come and pick us up. So keeping our fingers crossed that it actually arrives. Got all my stuff drying out by this gorgeous little fire. The drama has hit. The breakdown company that he's with said it would take about an hour to come out. It's now 4 o'clock, so almost 5 hours, they're still not here. And in the UK right now, it's heading into winter, which means around 6 o'clock the sun sets. So we've decided to give up our dream of having a lovely wild camp for night 2. So we've settled for a campsite, basically, on the back of the pub. And this is my pitch for this view. Oh, don't those stormy mountains look good behind me though? Look at that. Not a bad spot. Alrighty, so at this campsite you are allowed fires as long as they're raised off the ground, and luckily I brought my wolf and grizzly fire safe with me. And in here we have the 2 parts of the fire safe. So this bit opens up in a nice square shape, and then this, very well used, slots in the corners. And for any of you knife lovers out there, this is a Puko and it's by York Knife. And a little tip for you lot at home, if you want to stay nice and toasty around a fire and you're all in one direction, you can pop the wood behind you so that facing the other way, and here's where I'll be sitting, the heat will face right towards you and be directed towards you. Do you reckon I can write muddy? M-U-D. Oh no, it's gone floppy. That's what he said. M-U. Not with me. Whoa! Look at that view behind us. So lucky in unlucky situations. Yesterday the weather was pretty mental, so it actually turned out to be really good that Mark's car had broken down and we had a campsite. It chilled out in the evening, as you probably saw, so we were able to have some tinnies around a fire, which was just, it was so needed. It was it was lovely. I think all of us had a couple stressful weeks at work, and so to just be able to like relax and chill around a fire, share stories, get to know each other a bit more was just what we all needed really. And it looks like this cloud is going to stay off for a couple of hours. So me and Mark are going to head to another area of the Lake District for a little hike, just for a couple of hours, a little bit of a ramble really. Maybe bag a Wainwright or get some peaks where we can have a nice little view of a tarn. Mark's driving carefully this time, aren't you, Mark? Trying as the phone goes under the brake. And this is our route, Stickle Tarn, all the way up to Pavey Art. And this is it! The rain's coming! This, my friends, is Stickle Tarn. Absolutely gorgeous walk up here. Didn't film much of it because it does actually get quite touristic, so there was a lot of people. But once you get around the corner, there's barely anyone around this side of the lake, so we're going to go for a stomp. Try and bag a Wainwright. We're heading up there. this route has had some mini scrambles on it. Now, for people in the lakes, you probably won't even think these are mini scrambles, but for people down south, like myself, I class these as mini scrambles. So I've been on my hands and my knees, crawling up over rocks. Look at, covered, mate, covered. Look at that. Girl's out of breath. That's where we've come up, mate. And here it is, the top of my first ever Wainwright. Look at that view. Beauty. Smiley face. Whee. Good morning. It is day 4 of my little road trip up north, and last night I came to what I can only describe as a weird and wonderful haven in the woods. But basically I met up with Stevie from Knapsack Hammocks, and we're under a giant parachute tarp with a lovely fire in the middle with our little tents pitched around the outside, and we're basically just going to spend a couple days here cooking up food on the fire, chilling out, reading books, being away from the world and just relaxing. Yeah, it's really, really nice.
These are little bits of cotton wool inside wax. Now you can make them like this as little lumps, or you can make them flat like little fritters.
So we're going to use that on the fire today. I've never used one of these before, so I'm quite excited. And if this works, I might have a go at making them myself. Oh, it's catching. Is it going to go? Should throw some more. Whee, there she goes. Look at that. Should have probably made some feather sticks to go on top of this, guys, so I'm just going to make some terrible curls here. God, don't come for me in the comments about these awful curls, but it's just going to give it that little bit of oomph to get this thing going. Dropped a sausage on the fire. Absolute idiot. Didn't bring any tongs. Thought it'd be a great idea to use my fingers. It was hot. I just threw it up in the air, basically, as if I was trying to hit a piñata above me. 3 sausages for breakfast now. Boots are warming. So I've gone for a little wander up in the woods to get some of this stuff. This is wood sorrel, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It has a lovely flavour, kind of like apple peel, or I think it tastes like apple peel. Other people say it's very citrusy, but I didn't bring many greens out with me. And to add a little pop of nutrient to my second breakfast this morning, this is what I'm going to add. Look at them. And here it is, my little sausage and wood sorrel bat with yesterday's pasta sauce that I'm going to munch while I wander around this beautiful woodland.
This is a trick I learned from my YouTube channel many moons ago, and everybody I've shown it to has since replicated it and shared it with other people. I've converted vegans onto hot smoked tuna. I'm not going to do it today, but let it be known I had a vegan scout who loves it. Anyway, this is hot smoked tuna. It's very important that you get tuna not in spring water, not in brine, but in sunflower oil. Okay. It's also very important, unless you bring a tin opener to your camp, that you get a ring pull. Take off the lid. Be very careful here, guys. Some people have cut themselves in the past, not me, I'm a professional. Normally you would take 3 bits of toilet paper. This is especially thin, so I've taken 5 and I've just folded them over on each other. And some of my oil is escaping, it's because I'm not level, but that's okay. 12 to 15 minutes and it will burn out. The top layer will just go black. What that's doing inside is the smoke's penetrating through that and it's drawing up the oil. It'll leave a little bit of oil inside it, so you'll have hot, smoked, slightly oiled tuna, and it's amazing. So come back in 12 to 15 minutes.
Beauty, there you go. Look at that.
So we just, and I can show you how simple it is just to lift this lid off. It just should roll back. Yeah.
Hey!
So what you've got inside now is hot, slightly oiled, smoked tuna. Oh, it's good. That's good. Cry it at home. 3, 2, 1, skim!
Whoa, that went way out. Way out. Look at that view though. Look at the colours of the leaves. Autumn is here.
Lots of Clostridium perfringens hanging a bit in there.
All we need is a tea in there and it's you, isn't it, mate? See this sign? Closed. See this sign? Closed on a Tuesday. I'll insert a screenshot of Google in a minute. Google said this shop was open every day until 7 in the evening. It's a 5-mile circular. Doing a little pre-cook-up prep and defrosting my onion rings around the fire.
Yeah, you don't want to put the fire out.
Don't want to put the fire out. Guy at Co-op told me that I shouldn't have these and put them on the fire because I put the fire out. Okay, this is how you cook your onion rings over fire. One at a time, mate. It's like fishing. I made an absolute diabolical mess of food. This is it. This is what we got. Burnt onion rings, 1 sparing mushroom, undercooked veg. Stevie's got the right idea. Pan fry 'em. Stevie has also been an absolute babe and brought blackberry whiskey. Homemade blackberry whiskey. Cheers, dude.
Cheers. I can't take the credit. It was Kai from Bushcraft that made it.
Hey, cheers, Kai. Oh, Kai, that is like syrup. Do you know what? I wouldn't even know that that is whiskey if it wasn't for like the little whiskey burn on my lips. That is dangerous stuff, guys. That is dangerous stuff, Stevie. What have you done? Bring it down to rips, Stevie. What's happened?
My axe is stuck. I think we're going to have to burn this one, possibly with the axe still in it.
Oh my god.
Ask no questions. We get no lies.
Oh,
this is
man.
crazy shambles.
We've used a bit of a cooking oil to try and loosen it. We've used my knife as a chisel. We've jumped on it. We're running out of ideas. Good morning, you beautiful lot. Or should I say good afternoon, because it is now the afternoon of day 5. So what I'm doing for lunch is basically all of my leftovers are going in this pan. In here I've got, I don't know if you can see it, it's all frying up. I've got myself some onion rings, I've got myself a fake burger and last night's leftover green beans that I had done in a lovely little tin foil wrap with some garlic. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing this morning, eating up all of the leftovers. The weather in the Lake District has been pretty poor, to be honest. I've been very, very grateful to have the beautiful parachute above me. And as you've probably seen in some of the videos, just the way those leaves settle on the see-through canopy it's stunning, mate. I was going to hammock camp last night, but the winds got up a little bit And it was really lucky I didn't actually, because I woke up around 5 this morning with a doom doom next to my tent, and it was a branch that had fallen, possibly bounced off the canopy, because I'm currently tenting under the canopy by the fire. So very, very lucky that I did not hammock camp last night, because there is a lot of deadfall in this wood, as you could probably see from the videos. So the plan for the next couple of days is to head down to Kent. I'm going to the community camp down there. If any of you haven't heard of that, basically it seems to be happening every 3 months now, and it's where just a load of people in the UK bushcraft, wild camping community get together, have a massive fire, cook loads of food, share tinnies, share stories, and just have a really nice laugh. The plan for the rest of the day is just to kick back in a hotel in Windermere, relax, charge my stuff, wash my stuff. Oh my gosh, I can see why the lakes are so full. Like, the Lake District just rains. It just rains. I've had nothing but rain, and I brought a lot of clothes with me, to be fair, but they need drying. And my thermals like this that I sleep in need washing, because I've got another 5 days of travel as well. So yeah, that's the plan. Laundry, charge, sleep, get down to Kent. Hey! This is the remnants of our palace for the past few days. This camera here, I've got Rob, go on, I'm zooming in on your logo, from Storb Unlimited Bushcraft, and on the fire he's been brewing up a beauty of a tea.
Chaga medicinal mushroom tea.
Look at that.
And it's antimicrobial, anti-tumorous, anti-cancerous, healing properties.
Look at that.
Earthy,
nice.
Earthy and warm.
Looking forward to it. And this is his stall as well. And look who it is behind me. You might recognise this one. This is Luke from York Knife. For all of you that ask where I get my knife from, this is the bloke. So mine was a custom by you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you made it with a shorter handle for me.
Yeah, because
I got
vegan friendly.
Yeah, little hands. I made it vegan friendly for me because I'm tiny. So yeah, and I had spalted beech. And let's get off the glare. Look at all of these. These are just a selection of them. Are they all Scandi grinds that you do?
No, we've got sabre and full flat as well.
Look at that. Beauty. And you do knife making courses?
Yes.
Yeah, he does.
Yes. Absolute blast. Camping across the road. Really no pressure. It's just a good crack all weekend.
Nice. I'm currently on a stall where they're teaching people how to bow drill, so you'll probably hear some chatting going on in the background. But because they're bow drill, they made a fire, and I thought I'd be really cheeky and use that opportunity, rather than making my own, to steal a billy can and cook up a nice little curry for everyone. So the sauce I'm using today is by the Steak Detective. It is a vegan sauce. This is a mango chili sauce called Romel's Revenge. I'm not going to do it in the posh accent that he does, but if you haven't followed the Steak Detective yet, I do highly recommend giving him a follow, because not only are his sauces and ration packs absolutely amazing, the way he markets it is just brilliant. So I'm going in with the root veg today, keeping it orange, so we've got some sweet potato, butternut squash, some tatties here, and also some mango, because you can't have a chili mango sauce without some mango. So that's the plan. Fingers crossed it goes well. So going in first, we've got some white onion, and then a whole bulb of garlic, because your girl loves it. Going in next is a massive glug of olive oil. Oh, look at that. And then this is just going to hang over the coals for about 5-10 minutes till it's lovely golden brown. Got the mango. Next is the butternut squash. Cheating a bit for this one with a bit of boil in the bag rice. Go on then, Steve, what do you reckon to the creation using your sauce?
I tell you, Becky dear,
I tell you what, it's absolutely splendid, you see. Now, we definitely won't be having an air raid tonight from Jerry. Not with this in the tank, you see. Jolly good. Thank you for cooking me this lovely vegan curry.
Right, thank you. What do you reckon over there, mate?
Gorgeous.
Hey, there we go.
Money big races out. On YouTube as well.
I know, innit? This is the old landscape version for the tube now, so this is going up. Look at this. Right, these guys are camped right next to me, and I keep stealing your fire, don't I? Yeah, trade them coffee this morning for use of their fire. So good, wasn't it? Yeah, what are you cooking up for dinner?
Pizzas.
Oh yeah, you're doing pizzas, aren't you? Oh, mate! Hey!
Yes,
there we go. Booty! Hang on, we got toppings on here. What are you going for?
I'm going for the cheese, the salami, and the chorizo.
Beauty. Yeah, I'm going for spinach, baby corn, and somewhere over here is asparagus. This is Owen's. You've done this before, haven't you, mate?
This is how the professionals do it.
Hey,
apparently mine's looking like a school dinner. So I did my pizza blind, and yours is beautiful because you've had my head touched.
Whoopsie!
Oh look, you're even putting your finger over there. Look at this.
That's how the experts.
Boom. Skillet upside down with a pan on top to create an oven. That's how we're rolling. Test subject is Owen's beautiful pizza first.
Yeah, I might be eating my words here.
Yeah, we'll see.
You'll certainly be eating a burnt pizza.
That's how we roll.
Look at that, pizza number 1. So we've been doing a little bit of a pumpkin carving sesh this eve. Jay's on his over here with the Spice Girls. And then in the pan, we've got the pumpkin seeds frying up because don't waste your pumpkin seeds.
Spray in your hair. You're winning.
Should I go around and see if people...
Fancy some breakfast, motherfucker.
Care is on it with the cocktails, mate. No, I love a cheeky cocktail. Making pancakes for breakfast. Here we go. Flip this one over. Oh, she's a beauty. Owen's had some pancakes in you, Owen.
That was brilliant. That was what I needed.
Mike's struggling today. He's had pancakes. He needs a second round.
Yeah.
Ben's gonna have a pancake, isn't he, Ben? He's next. This one's looking all right for you, Ben, as well, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. We got apple, cinnamon, and sugar caramelising there. We've got a bit of cheeky vanilla essence in the pancakes. We need it today. Last night was a struggle, wasn't it?
It was a heavy one.
Struggling today. Go on, Ben, how is it?
It's really good.
Hey.
Well, I assume you don't make these the conventional way with said eggs and...
No, we got bicarbonate soda, vinegar, soy milk.
That's it?
That's it. Makes it rise, right, isn't they? Oves is on the meat for round 2 of pancakes for the meat eaters here. Gonna go bacon, sausage, maple syrup. I got distracted, accidentally burnt that one, but it's looking good. For an October day, gang, it is hot, mates. It is hot. I've gone back to my tent and I've taken the top off to get a little bit of breeze going through. Just cool me off because your girl needs a nap. Struggling. I think I just really need a nap. Burnt out, mates. As much as I love it, usually I'm under canvas on my own and I get a bit of social burnout. So yeah, taking myself away from the situation, have a little nap, and then get the coffee on the go. Stevie, state detective, does coffee. Didn't know, so he gave me a bag of that this morning. Was making the brews for everybody, and yeah, I'll have one of them later to wake me up. And then I forgot to record the rest of the event, so just chilled out with the gang really on the slack lines, rummaging around the stores, buying some little bits to take home with me. There was a catty competition as well, and a big meal cooked over the fire. Then I headed home. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this sort of stuff. And yeah, I hope to see you on the next one. Bye!